abbiamo avuto l'opportunità di intervistare Nayra Garcia, la regista del film Cuerpo, Celeste, un film ambientato nel 1990 nel Cile del Nord durante il regime di Pinochet. Il film parla di una ragazza della nostra età che si trova a dover affrontare un lutto e questo lutto la porterà a cercare una verità di cui lei stessa era ignara, quella dei desaparecidos, vittime del regime di Pinochet. Il film mi è piaciuto tantissimo, sia dal punto di vista tecnico, sia dal punto di vista attoriale, anche per la regia e per i temi trattati.
So our questions are, did you take inspiration for the plot and the characters from your real life actually?
Actually, I live in northern Chile in that period, but I was more younger than the character. And I remember I saw the sister friends, and they were more older, and I remember see her and say I would like to be like her and live all this amazing life. But then when I grow up, I realized that that period wasn't that beautiful and was more harder because we were in middle of the dictatorship. So when I grow up and I think maybe I have to talk about this coming of age story of this girl, but also a coming of age of my country, and do this kind of metaphor in between when we cross the dictator to the democracy and the period that she grew up after the situation of her family tragedy.
That's amazing that you lived this when you were younger. So it's really like the main character, which is younger as our age. So it's kind of connected to you somehow. So the next question is, what is the meaning of the videos that were sometimes put throughout the film, and where were they taken from?
Actually, we have 3 material archive. The first one is my family material. It's a personal archive because my father used to shoot a lot of material in the north where I come from. Also, there is a material that the family friends made of the character, and also we have this archive material of the detainees disappear at the end of the movie. So we have 3 material, and this material is kind of the mind of the girl, what she imagined the moment her father left, the moment she want to be there, is kind of her interior.
Wow, that's amazing. So we have 2 more questions.
I wanted to ask, what was the intended audience for this? Did you think about us, how we could relate to this girl, or did you think of more like an adult audience that would see this girl and maybe relate more to the story, like a political story of Chile? Or exactly, like, was it for who did you think this movie could relate to?
What a good question. What do you think? What is your answer? I think I'm so curious about what do you feel about?
Okay, so if I had to say, I think for our age is perfect because we can relate a lot to this girl, and also acting out, maybe like having trouble with the family and like the parents, and maybe the first kiss, and having problems with these like teenage problems, and even while it's in this like hard environment, like complicated environment, it still very much relates to teenagers.
Oh, that's great.
What do you think? What was your...
Because that is what I want. So great. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Last question. Did you see yourself like in the characteristics of the people, like the characters in the movie, and did that help you bring them to life?
As the other question, yeah, I think I'm part of all the character because I wrote them. But I feel like sometimes I can empathize with the mother, for example, now because I am older, and I can empathize with the mother with all the suffering. Obviously, I love this girl because I want to be Celeste and I want to cross the desert like her, searching for Hano and searching for some kind of meaning of life. Because sometimes time life it's so hard to understand what is really happening inside of you. So I don't know. I think I'm part of all the character. I wrote it all of them. So yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much for this interview. Really appreciate it and enjoy the festival.
Thank you very much for everyone. Thank you very much.